What's up, guys? Finn here from Warrior Self, and today I got a great question from somebody asking about how do they motivate themselves to stay, consistent and to keep their diet plan going and their exercise plan as well. Now, it's actually kind of a funny thing that today was the day I got the question, or today was the day I decided to answer the question, because this morning I woke up and I felt incredibly unmotivated to do anything. I didn't want to work out. I wanted to eat crappy foods. I felt kind of tired, and I don't want to do anything. I don't even want to shoot the video. Nothing. So, for one thing, you're not alone. Everybody experiences different, instances where they don't want to do anything, right? You're not motivated to do anything. You've been working hard, or you've been working long. Your exercise plan, maybe you've hit a plateau and you're exercising or your food, you're not gaining muscle, you're not losing fat, you're not seeing progress, right? And it becomes very challenging to stay motivated at that point. Right? Now, today I have been very unmotivated up until this point, so I'm going to share with you guys 3 tips or 3 things that I do myself to kind of help me push through these unmotivated patches that I find myself in, that everybody else would find themselves in as well. Right? So my first kind of tip here in terms of motivation is, don't think of it as motivation. Right? It's more inspiration. What are you inspired to do? Right? So if you're always using willpower to do the things that you don't want to do, eventually you're going to run out of it. Right? Your willpower is going to run out. You only have so much of it, and it can get pulled in many different directions as well, which then just makes it harder to keep things going. Right? So don't always look at things and stuff like that as I have to motivate myself to do that. You want to inspire yourself to do these things instead, right? If it's eating healthy, if it's exercising, a great way to inspire yourself, there's plenty of videos on YouTube. Right? You can watch different kinds of inspirational messages that either somebody who, the athlete, like the Olympics is out. You can watch plenty of the stuff for the Olympic athletes, the struggles that they've gone through. There's a lot of little motivational memes and things that you can use. If you find a quote that works really well, right, that has a lot of meaning for you, you can read that quote. Use that to help inspire you as well. All right, but find something, anything that inspires you to then actually go and do what needs to be done, what you really don't want to do. All right, so that is the first step. It's find inspiration, not motivation. All right, the second one is, I use this a lot, is laughter. All right, when you're not motivated for something, you're usually kind of you're downtrodden, you're kind of mopey, like there's not a lot of stuff going on. You're more just like, no, and I can't even think of the word again. It's all escaping me. But there's no life to you, right? There's no lightness in your body, your emotions, what you do. So one of the things that you can do is laugh, right? Start off with a fake laugh and then deepen it into a good belly laugh, right? The lower you drop the laugh, the better, and then the happier and better you'll feel. And then you'll also be more motivated as well, because that kind of dark mood that's making it so that you're not motivated tends to pass away. Right? Smiling, laughing, all those little things can have a huge impact on the brain chemistry, and it'll make you feel better, it'll make you feel happier, and it'll make you feel then more motivated or more inspired to go out and actually then do that thing. Right? Now, the last tip is, everybody experiences motivation. I really can't call this a tip, I guess, but everybody experiences different levels in their motivation. There's constant ups and downs. So the third tip is to accept it when it happens, right? Don't start judging yourself, saying you're bad about it, or I can't believe I'm not motivated to do this. I need motivation to do that. You got to accept it. Right? If you're always battling against it, it's just going to make it more negative, and it's going to make you feel less motivated, and then you're just going to feel worse about yourself in the end. So if you're not judging yourself on the fact that you lack motivation at the moment, and you just accept that you have no motivation at this point, it makes it then also easier to use the previous 2 tips to change your state, change your mental state at this point, so then you will then feel more inspired and actually be able to go out and then do the thing that you're not motivated to do, or possibly just accept it and move on and not let it ruin the rest of your day. All right, so use these to help you build your inspiration, right? Not just motivation. Right? Motivational speeches can stink sometimes. You get all hyped up and then you're like, it's done, over with, so now I'm just all set, right? So you always look for a form of inspiration instead. I certainly hope this was an inspiration for you. Use these tips. So the belly laughing is the best one. I actually was fake belly laughing right before I shot this video, and as you can see, it has helped a lot. I am a little more animated, a little more life to me, and I certainly feel a lot better too. And I feel even better now that I'm actually doing this video, because it was something that before, I will admit, I did not want to do. Right? I was certainly not motivated to do this at all, but I use these tips. I'm in this journey with you guys. We're all going through many of these things together. Right? You got to remember, we are never alone. We are part of the team here, and we are all here to help. Right? So again, I hope these 3 tips helped you guys out, and I will talk to you in the next video, and I'll see you then.